And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, Singy, this guy's been tearing it up at the plate, leading the entire league in batting average.
He's really making it look easy out there, Boog. Poised, patient, and hitting to all fields. Looking forward to seeing him in action in this one.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And on the mound in this one, Ryan Pepio. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
That one's in there, and the count is 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Line to left. And foul ball. The pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Jansen makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions. But I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
1 and 2.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Out there to center. Kim brings it in with a nice running grab.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
2 outs, base is empty. Bailey Carter, the next to hit. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's strike 2.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting fourth, first base.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Next for Colorado, Todd Helton. Man on second, 2 down. Pitch is in there. 2-2.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Herman Marquez.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Now it's the right fielder,
And
Josh
leading off
Lowe.
for the Rays, right fielder, Josh Lowe.
On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays.
Jim.
And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
And there's a ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone now.
Came inside with that 2-strike
Batting
fastball
third,
nicely and just
hitter,
bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Matt Holliday. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
2-2 now. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. The shortstop takes the ball. And a 2-1 on the way. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
In the dirt. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, home loud, right there to make the grab. Now there's one away.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Holliday, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Michael Toglia. Two outs. Gets under it and pops it up. Loud. And that'll do it. The Rockies strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Brandon Lowe.
Second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He gets there with the slide. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Carlos Pena. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Man at first, 1 away. That one misses. 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Junior Caminero. Just missed.
That's the ball. 2-1.
Pena leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Jacob Stallings now.
Jacob Stallings.
And a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Brendan Doyle. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Now here's Nolan Jones. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the
Now
hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Carter will hit next. Top of the third, no score. Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Around third. Here comes the throw. It's offline and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 1 out. Todd Helton digging in for the Rockies. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Good fade and sinking action in that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Matt Holliday.
So in now for Colorado, Matt Holliday.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Next offering way upstairs. Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. Tovar digs in now. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back.
And
Danny Jansen to hit here.
Catcher, Danny Jansen.
And that's outside. And a count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Popped up. Carter hauls it in for the out.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
Johnny DeLuca now at the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
Just missed.
the hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
The 3-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Stepping in, Josh Lowe. That one close, ruled the ball. 2-1. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
Fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And stepping in for the Rays, Ha-Sung Kim.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
That one out to right. And that'll get down for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Yandy Diaz now.
Diaz.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Lined into right. Diving try, but it falls in. Base hit. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Runner at first with 2 away. Lau at the plate. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Rays 2 and the Rockies 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Leading off for Colorado, third baseman Ryan McMahon.
swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Movement in the bullpen. Drew Rasmussen warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Rodriguez warming up as well. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Now it's the DH, Michael Toglia. Fought off foul. The Rockies trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting,
Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. High in the air, out to right. Lowe has it sized up onto the track, and he makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Rays 2 and the Rockies 1. Bottom 4, and here is Carlos Pena.
First baseman, Carlos Pena.
Hard hit to third. McMahon fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder
Christopher Morel, the next to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They lead it 2-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Drew Rasmussen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Next offering is foul back. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Strike 3 on a foul tip. Next to hit for the Rockies, Nolan Jones. The Rays leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air onto the track near the wall. And it's off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the
2.
gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
One out, runner at second. Carter will hit next. Here's a 1-1. Fastball is outside. Runner at second here, one gone. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, the first baseman, Todd Helton.
Todd Helton digs in now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that's in for a strike.
1-2.
Out to center. DeLuca gets there. He's under it. And that's the third out. So one left for Colorado. And our score remains 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's Jansen to hit. Going to count 1-2. Action in the pen down there. Kyle Freeland up and loosening in the pen. Lawrence, the right-hander, also getting loose. The 1-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Doyle should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Johnny
DeLuca. Next to hit for the Rays. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2-2.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Carter hauls it in, 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
Now
Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Josh Lowe.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Josh Lowe. Just off the outside edge. Ball 2. Hit in the air, left field. Holiday puts it away, and that is the third out of the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Manuel Rodriguez.
Now pitching for the Rays.
And we all know about his slider.
Number
It's just
39.
filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, one-run game. Matt
left fielder,
Holliday
Matt
digging in for the
Holliday.
Rockies. One now. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Kevin Kelly preparing to come on if needed. Fairbanks getting loose as well.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That one 95 to finish him off.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and the count now even up. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to the left,
Foul.
and that's just foul. Shoots a line drive single into right center, so a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting.
That ball was
third baseman,
blasted,
Ryan
Boog, and
McMahon.
as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. Here's Ryan McMahon now, and that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Came out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Michael Toglia. And now it's even up.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's off the mark, and it's a full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Tovar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the outside corner, got him looking. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rays 2 and the Rockies 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Lawrence.
Now pitching for
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. Late with the swing there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Victor Vodnik getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's going to be Yandy Diaz. And that is out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Just off the inside edge. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So 2 down. Carlos Pena next to hit for the Rays. Check swing, and he went. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. The Rays strand just the 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Rays.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound,
49.
Kevin Kelly.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike. Brenton Doyle in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the right-hander's 3-1. And that one fouled off. High fly ball out to center field. DeLuca. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a foul ball.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Snuck the fastball by him.
Now batting.
And now the right fielder, Nolan Jones. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Rockies are down quietly. They're down 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Victor Vodnik.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Now the left fielder, Christopher Morel. This to third. McMahon gets it to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero now at the plate. That one inside, and it's 2-1.
One strike.
One down, base is empty. In the air, left side. Holiday sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Danny.
2 down, base is empty.
Jansen.
Danny Jansen next to hit for the Rays. And it is 2-1.
2-1.
That one is upstairs. Three-two now.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Two down, nobody on. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That one missed. Jansen off of first with 2 away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him. That's the 3rd out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rays 2 and the Rockies 1. And we're back. We go to the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Bailey Carter.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Way out front for strike 2. In the air, right field. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Now batting, first baseman, Todd Helton.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Kevin Kelly will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Garrett Clevenger.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Todd Helton, trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch misses outside, and that's ball 2.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And a swing and a miss. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. And that one's gone. A solo shot, and we are tied. It's 2-2.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now Matt Holliday. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. The other way, and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Showed a
for
willingness
Colorado,
to drive that
third
pitch the
baseman,
opposite way.
Ryan
Didn't get
McMahon.
jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Go ahead run on base. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. 2 outs. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swung on, belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Garrett Clevenger done for the afternoon, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
now
the
a new
Rays.
pitcher for the Rays, Pete Fairbanks.
Number 29.
He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Pete Fairbanks.
So runner at second, 2 down. Tolia the next to hit. Just missed. McMahon at second with 2 down. Inside, and that's ball 3. Jacob Stallings up next for the Rockies. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, catcher Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run And the number 9 guy at the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. And now 1 and 2.
Clearly he's sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one to first. Pena steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 3, the Rays 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Kinley.
Now pitching for Colorado, number 40, Tyler Kinley.
Now up for Tampa
And
Bay,
leading off
Josh
for the
Lowe.
Rays, right fielder, Josh Lowe.
And that one is downstairs. 2 balls and a strike. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Scott Alexander, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Gilbreth also throwing. And that's through there for a strike. It's 2 and 2. That one the other way. Fair ball. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Ha-Sung Kim next to hit for the Rays. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 and 2.
Strike 3, got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now the DH, Yandy Diaz. Swings through that.
1 and 2.
Got him. 2 gone. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Bogey, and you just don't want to get careless here. If you've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Brandon Lau next to hit for the Rays. Man at second. Swings and misses. Now 1 and 2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Rays down by a run. On the ground, right side. Carter. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. 1 left for Tampa. They trail it 3-2. New inning getting started, and now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So digging in, Nolan Jones. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Up and in. The count now 2-2.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And that skips in the dirt.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Todd Helton. He's coming off a big swing of the bat in the 8th inning, Chris.
Yeah, he may still be riding a little high, and for him, hopefully the confidence is still there. It was a solo shot and a very important run in this game.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back in there. Up the middle. They take the force out, and that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rockies 3, the Rays 2.
Now pitching for
Back
Colorado.
now, and on the mound, the closer, Scott Alexander. A chance at his first save of the year. Well, 1-run game, and stepping in for the Rays, Carlos Pena.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
1-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Christopher Morel getting ready to hit. Hard ground ball, base 9. And that puts the tying run on base.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Crazy. Junior Caminero digs in now. sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And now 2 aboard. The winning run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On a pinch run, Jose Caballero. And now here is Danny Jansen.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ground ball right side, down the line, and it's foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder Johnny DeLuca.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Scott Alexander done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for Colorado.
New arm out of the bullpen, Lucas
Number
Gilbert.
58.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Richie Palacios.
And he handles left-handed pitchers very well, so not too worried about the same-handed matchup right here.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs, tying and winning runs on base, and the home team trying to pull it out. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Stallings collects, fires to first. In time, ball game, and the strikeout ends it.
Well, all you want is a chance going to that final frame. They got some base runners, had the tying run at second, the winning run at first, just couldn't come through with the big hit. On the other side, nice job to battle through it and close out the win.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.